Hey, gamers. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Tell you what's going on. I got a little makeover. That's the surprise. Now, it may be shocking. It may be a drastic change. But and I may have kind of flubbed this reveal a little bit. But I think it's enjoyable. I think it's something worth looking at. Ready? 3, a 2, a 1. Hail! Ah, I'm angry. Ah. I had the like wrong facial animation selected there. But we're doing it. We're here. I'm here. Amazing start to using this particular avatar. That I should end up doing this, you know? Anyway, I do want to preface and say that things might get a little rough this stream. Things might get a little iffy in terms of stream quality, and I apologize for that in advance. It's been a very, very hot day, and so, you know, the internet's sort of struggling. But we're gonna try to stream tonight. We're gonna try. If it doesn't work out, don't blame me. It's not my bad. Nothing I can do. I don't have access to the weather. I can't control that. Yikes, we're dropping frames by the mile. Oh my god. Oh goodness, that's rough. That's rough stuff. Anyway, things are gonna be a little rough here, and that's okay. We're gonna power through today, even if we don't make it to the House Flipper segment. We might end up canning it. Who knows? But first things first, I've got an amazing plan for you all today. I have an amazing plan. That plan being, we're gonna start a new hardcore series. As you can see, I've got 1.19 open here. I haven't touched it yet at all. In fact, I had to install it before the stream. I had to install the update and whatnot. So, you know, that's that. That's where we're at. But again, things might play up a little bit on the stream end. So, you know, this might be a rocky start. But we're gonna start a hardcore series, I think, because I've got the dilemma is that I have other stuff on the back burner, right? I've got other things on the back burner that I'm not quite able to talk about yet that will be coming up. I've got I'm allowed to talk about Forgotten Lands. Forgotten Lands is upcoming. That's an upcoming thing for me. I'm turning myself down just a hair so that I'm not in the red on OBS. But like we've got Forgotten Lands upcoming. And that's another Minecraft series. So that and this would make 2. And then on top of that, we've got another Minecraft series that's in the works that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. So, if I were to do a survival series, I'd feel bad because I'd have to ditch the survival series as soon as those 2 started to make room and make time for them, you know? And I don't want to have to do that. I really don't want to have to do that. And so I'm not gonna. I'm just simply not going to. I'm gonna do a hardcore series, and judging by my track record, even if it goes well, it's not gonna last the, like, multiple weeks until those start. And it'll serve as sort of cannon fodder to teach me to be better at Minecraft and better at being alive in Minecraft. Anyway, let's get right in. Let's play the game. Preparing for world creation, you say? Oh, boy. Alright. So, what do we call it? This is where I always get hung up on worlds. Is like, what do you name? What's in a name, you know? What belongs there? We'll call it. We'll go boring. We'll go boring and just name it 1.19 hardcore. We'll leave it as survival. Leave everything the exact same. World type default structures on. Bonus chest off. Yes. Do we want a seed? Let's go for... I'll put in Sneed. Sneed, that's our seed. Seed Sneed. Go. Anyway. But no, I feel like a hardcore series could be good. Oh, I left it on survival, didn't I? I left it on survival, didn't I? Oh, no. Alright, we're gonna have to regenerate it then. I'm gonna have to let it finish out, though. Ow. Ow. Come on. Come on now. Yes. We're gonna definitely drop frames during this. Because, like, generating a new Minecraft world is a lot of CPU power. And so the stream is gonna have to, like, be desperate to keep up. I haven't restarted my PC in quite some time. That probably has something to do with it. I thought about that pre-stream, and I didn't really have time to get into it. Alright. Let's not take a look. Well, it couldn't hurt to look. Alright. And then we go back, and we do it again. Alright, let's do it all again, baby. Delete. Play new world. No. Okay, there we go. 1.19 hardcore for real this time. Alright, survival, hardcore. Done. No seed. Didn't put the seed in. Oh well, we'll go with whatever the game gives us. We'll go with whatever the game decides to plop us out at, you know? I feel like that could be a worthy way of handling this. So long as I'm not stupid about how I go about my business here, I should be able to survive a decent amount of time. I don't want to say that, like, I know it's kind of haphazard of me, but I don't want to say, like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to drop this as soon as the other two start. No, I'll quit doing this when I die. And, in-game, that is, not for real. I'm not going to be doing this hardcore series indefinitely or anything. But I'll stop doing this hardcore once I am, like, once it's over. It's over when it's over. I'm not going to force it to be over any sooner than it should be or anything. There we go. We've got a new world here. Ooh, frame rate, chill out. We're gonna get a little wood to start us off. I should probably lower some things, huh? We'll play around with video settings, because they've been reset, is what it is. Chunk builder. Brief visual halts where blocks are destroyed. Smooth lighting. Yeah, VSync. Sure. Down. Distortion effects, sure. FOV effects, sure. GUI scale 3, chunk loader. They made GUI scale 3 smaller, it feels like. Particles, all, clouds fancy. Frame rate unlimited. Simulated distance and render distance. Render distance does not need to be 19 or 29 chunks. We'll set it like that, and that should alleviate some of my problems here. It's also just that we're in a brand new world and all, and so that's gonna play up a little bit. Anyway, let's get our first little pieces of wood here, our first little dregs of wood, and see if we can't make this first night bearable here, you know? Because I hope that we can get this series off to a great start, and it isn't literally one VOD, and that's the entire hardcore series. I used to do hardcore speedrunning. Not, like, actually. I mean, what I mean by that is, like, I would stream a hardcore world, and I would never make it past one stream, and I'd just label them as hardcore runs. Because none of them were ever intended to make it all that far, to begin with, just to be clear. Like, I wasn't intending on starting a Let's Play, and then, I happened to die too fast, and so I rewrote it. No, I wanted to see if I could beat the game in hardcore, and I knew that was pretty unattainable for me, because I can barely beat the game in survival, because I'm bad at Minecraft combat. I'm willing to concede that. And so, you know, when I fight the Ender Dragon, that means 2 or 3 deaths for me before the dragon goes down, and so beating the dragon in hardcore is kind of unfeasible for me, but that's why I want to do this series. Instead of trying to rush it and just beat the dragon, I want to go through and I want to sort of have my fun, you know? I want to have a good time. And I want to get in that cave. Maybe not too far. Wait, I want to find somewhere to shack up for the night also. Which will probably end up being a cave, full disclosure. What is that over there? Is that a fire? Yeah, there's a forest fire happening. I don't want to be involved with that. Is that a village? Is that a village? Village over there? There's plains, though. And that's always good. This is a great vantage point. If it weren't for all these trees and having to clear those out, I'd say we base here. Or maybe on that mountain over there. There's a nice little flat patch there. Let's head that way. Oh, careful, careful. Just as far as, like, homes go. My goals for this first stream, in terms of, like, what's going to happen here. I want to start off. I want to get things going. Like, I want to get a house. I want to get, like, some basic armor and tools. And, like, that's my only concrete goal. And so I think we could do that fairly easily. Alright. One thing I want to get early, though, and this might be counterintuitive of me just to murder this sheep instead of, you know, I'm sure he's a wonderful guy, but for our continued survival's sake, we need to halt mob spawns at all cost, because I, again, am awful at combat, so I don't want to provoke any mob spawns, of course, and I want to minimize the amount of mob spawns I'm gonna have to face total by sleeping through the night when possible. And managing to be able to... Ooh, pumpkins. Those are farmable. I want to have those. I'll only get a couple. I don't want to get the whole patch here unless this is the whole patch. Okay, yeah, I'll get most of the patch then. Because I don't want to waste a full day gathering resources that won't be useful to me until way later. This mutton should be enough to last us. I'm trying to minimize my jumps here while I get these. This mutton should be enough to last us a fair amount of time. That's a cave and a half, and so is this one. I don't want to fall down there. There's sheep down there? No. Okay. Then I don't want to be down there at all. Not just yet. Not as of yet. I could always come back. I could always come back around and see what's what. But I know I've been talking pretty nonstop. But you know, what else am I to do, really? I wanna play the game, and I gotta get my thoughts out there on like how I'm gonna tackle this. So I'm thinking we get this third piece of wool from, I don't know, somewhere. As soon as we see another sheep, we flank them, we take them out, we take care of that sheep, and we get ourselves a bed. That seems like a pretty easy, immediate goal. Getting a bed, that is. What's in here? Ooh. This is nice. This is nice. Where are we at? I'll mark it in the chat. Hold on. Let's see. -115. 80, 240. There we go. Now that's in the in-game chat. Let's hide our coordinates here. And we'll climb on back out of this little hole. And we'll make our way back here, I think, for the night. Because that seems like the thing to do. Hey now, hey now. Oh, but that's not a matching sheep. We need another white one. We need another white one. I can't mix and match wool anymore for beds. God, okay, alright. Man, the game is chugging along here. Those wolves don't mark a good sign for us. When it comes to finding, more sheep. That's a nice little piece of world generation. Anyway, let's step out here to these plains, because there ought to be one somewhere along these plains here. Should be. Is that one over there? Or are those flowers? Those are flowers. Alright. Notice I'm walking everywhere. I don't have a consistent food source yet. No, those are sheep. Those are sheep. Let's get ourselves a sheep. Die. If we could find any structures in the area, that'd be nice too. Ayo, and there we go. We got our three wool. So now we don't necessarily have to go anywhere for the night, but ooh, I want that. I want that iron bad. I want it so bad. Let's scrounge around and see if we can't get ourselves a little bit of iron. I feel like most of the reason I've kind of been halted recently in terms of, now we want a wooden pick, not a hoe. Let's do one of those. I think one of the reasons I've been kind of halted after 1.18 is because I just, I don't see, like, I don't see strip mining working out for me in terms of being able to get anything done when it comes to gathering resources. And so I'm trying very hard to sort of instead spend my time more efficiently and do caving. And again, my combat issue reemerges. And so I'm not really able to... While I have this, though, I should probably have used it to make another... Is the sun going down? The sun's starting to go down. Oh, what a triumphant little piece of music. I don't see any structures or anything, so we're probably gonna have to head under. And just work on that. Work on being more alive from underground. Do what rats do best. We're gonna scurry about in the shadows for a little while. Get our nerve up. Get a little action going here. Do you guys have eggs? Can I have an egg? You guys don't have eggs. I'm looking at chicken as an option for just being able to farm. I want to go check out that cave that we found though, which I think was around this way. Ooh, but that's also a nice cave. I'm not married to that first cave I found. I can always change it up. Ooh. But no, during the day it's fine to just roam about. But in the night, I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful and be sort of, especially when it comes to these caves, be sort of shadowy and mysterious for a while. Just to save my own skin, you know? I'd rather not have this series end at like the 30-minute mark, you know? I'd like to stick around for a little longer than that. What a lovely day for a nice little stream. Unfortunately, the stream itself doesn't seem to think so. But, you know, otherwise... You know what? I'm not gonna let my hardships keep me down. I'm gonna, you know, the fact that things aren't going great stream quality-wise isn't gonna affect me too much. I'm not one to let that bother me all too much and affect the quality of the VOD or the quality of, like, the viewer experience for the stream beyond technicality. Alright, let's get ourselves some sleep. Because I'm determined to start the week off right. And I'll be darned if anybody's gonna stop me. So there we go. We've slept. We've had a nice little nap. And now we can go further in and see what we can do. Oh, crud. I just realized we don't have Optifine, so we don't have dynamic lights, and so that's gonna make this a lot less convenient. I need to use my wooden pick. I don't wanna just throw out my wooden pick, you know? I like to get as much use out of it as possible, and using it as furnace fuel is a good idea. I mean, it's like that's usually all it's really good for, and even there, it's not even the most useful. Let's get ourselves some coal. Very triumphant music for coal gathering, I'll give you that. Oh, the hours I've spent. The hours upon hours that I've spent just gathering coal by torchlight in this game. Let's put down another torch, just so I have something. Something to assist in lighting my way. Alright, pick it back up. Well, that presents a problem. I don't want to do one of these water caves. I don't want to drown. Drowning seems like an embarrassing way for this to end for me. I will grab more coal, though, while it's being presented to me. Can I use this to get up here? I can, yeah. Alright. Let's see what we can do. I was watching this thing I was watching this thing last night about a creator by the name of something Swamp. I think it might have been Bog Swamp. I don't know. Or Mog Swamp, maybe? I don't know. They're a Minecraft creator who has a super flat series that they've been doing for 10 years. So that's an interesting thing to look at. They released like a mega cut of like all the like sort of like a recap thing, and it's like an hour and a half. And I ended up watching that and like watching that story unfold, and that was super interesting to look at. And like when I see stuff like that, it always makes me yearn and like wish that like I wasn't such an impatient person, because like I've been playing this game for about that long, like maybe longer even. And yet, you know, I haven't bothered to like keep a world really. I've been very mobile when it comes to like what world I'm playing on, or usually like it's like a lot of the time it's servers for me, because I don't know, there's something more gratifying about building something massive if you know that someday someone will see it, you know? And maybe that's like a point on streaming also. You can read into that if you want. I'm not gonna sway either direction, because, like, you know, I'd love to say that that's prolific and indicative of my strategy when it comes to streaming, but I'd love to say a lot of things that are, I'd love to say a lot of things that I say are smarter than they actually are. So, you know, whatever. There's a little section of cave here. Oh, well. Gotta be more careful than that, of course. Oh, and there's nothing down here. Literally nothing. Whoa! Hey, remember just a minute ago when I was talking about being real careful? Yeah, it's not exactly working out for me. I'm not quite at the tip-top of my game when it comes to being careful. Let's dig our way out of here and get a move on. We got other places to see, other resources to gather. I'd like to get my hands on some more iron. We only have 2 pieces of that. I'd like more. Just so that I could, I think I'd be a lot more comfortable with at least a shield. Like, I've got enough for a shield right now if I really wanted to craft that. So, I mean, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world at all. Let's see, down here. I don't like this. I'm getting a bad vibe. The vibes are off down here. The vibes are most certainly off. I don't, does this come to a head anywhere? No, okay. And I don't see any iron. Then again, I can't see much of anything down here. I miss Optifine already, man. I can grab a couple more pieces of coal. I've got to be stingy with my resources, though. I've got to be real stingy about how I utilize the things I have. Because, yeah, sure, it's an infinite world. There's plenty of everything. But, I fear that, that might not be the case for, like... Because, like, yeah, sure, there's an infinite everything, technically, but it's always the question of getting it. And, of course, like, it ends at 30 mil in each direction. So, like, you know... Functional infinity, we'll say. Functionally, it's infinite, which is the word people use when idiots can't tell that it's not actually infinite. I was hoping there'd just be some iron in the wall there. I could feel a set of iron armor calling my name. I need it. I need it. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not being shot at. No, 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 no. I'm not doing that. No, thanks. The iron is not worth... Is he coming? He can't get out of there. Even if he does, he'll get burned in the sunlight. Okay. My paranoia is getting the best of me. I'm gonna stop here for just a sec. Make ourselves a furnace. Cook these few pieces of mutton and maybe these iron. Get healed up. And move on about my business. Maybe we make some more stone tools while we're here. That couldn't hurt. That couldn't hurt. It's a solid plan. Uh-oh. They can get out of there. That's worrying. Okay, what do we need? We need an axe. I think an axe is really all we need, because that'll defend us just fine, and it'll help us chop at wood. Which should be all we need. In theory, that's it, you know? Alright, come on, give me this last piece. Thank you, and throw those in there. And we'll grub up a little. Ah! There we go. We'll use this. I don't even care that I'm losing out on XP by only making 2 of these right now. I just need to get this shield crafted and put into my inventory as soon as possible. ASAP. Need it immediately. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Alright. Now, where is this Skellyman? Oh, he's got full leather. Yeah, on second thought, he really isn't worth it. He really is not worth it. I don't want the heat that guy's packing. That's just not my flavor. If he were unarmed, or unarmored, rather, I'd consider it. I'd think more logically about it and go, yeah, sure, why not? But, like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of being shot at by a guy who is more protected than me. Like, that just doesn't... He's got a ranged weapon and armor. Like, that's not... And I have, like, neither of those things. And I have, like, what barely even counts as a weapon. So, like, you know, what does that make me against him? Like, that sounds... And I'm no expert. For sure. I am absolutely no expert. But that sounds to me like a losing battle. And, you know, sometimes the only way to win is not to play. It's getting dark, though, so I need to go ahead and hit this, hit that sleep button. Come on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I slumber. I do a little slumber. It's called I do a little slumber. Alright, do we have any blocks? We have a couple blocks, yeah. Now we can mine out the rest. Please don't tell me it's just one. Oh, and it's just one. I can mine behind here. Nothing. Nada. Ooh, more. Yes. At least we got 2. At least we got 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Oh, man. And 7. 8. Please make this a big vein. 9. 10. Oh, is that it? Oh, looks to me that that's it. We got 10 iron, though. That's an amazing start. That'll get us up to where we... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, alright. Our first real bit of combat. And he's on fire. Okay. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, alright, alright. Retreat, 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 retreat. Oh god, I can't retreat that way. Yeah, bring him out here into the light. Yeah, come a little closer. Haha! Get hit with your own arrows, idiot. Fucked moron. Okay, now we've retreated. Now we've officially retreated. Let's wait until we're somewhere safer. Actually, as much as I want to get this crafted up and get this going, I think we should probably wait until we're somewhere marginally safer than where we're at. You know? Out here on these plains would be a nice place to settle. A nice little plains biome house. Maybe we set up on that plateau I saw though, because it looks like that comes to a plateau at the top there. And I'd like to see if I can get a bit of a closer look. I'd also like to murder a few cows on my way. So I want to farm them, sure, but I could more cows will spawn. I need the food now. That's such a nice thing. If I clean it up a little bit, that'd be great. That settles it then. We've got a home. Or we might just have a home, depending. I want more spruce. I can get more spruce. I have a spruce sapling. I don't have to run all the way back. What am I, some kind of peasant? Of course I don't have to run all the way back. Why would I? No. I mean, I am some kind of peasant. And I tend to be some kind of peasant, typically, even on a good day. But, like, I can pretend I'm not. Because if I can have anything, it's at least, you know, hopes that someday I might not be. Alright, let's climb up this here yonder mountain and see the size of this supposed plateau. Unfortunate. The spot I want to settle on is not nearly as majestic as it appeared. These are such shattered mountains, though, it might not be worth. Plus, being on a mountain seems kind of dangerous from, like, a logistical standpoint. We're gonna make our way down here. There we go. I just don't see... for whatever reason, call me crazy if you want, but, like, I don't see being on a mountain in a mode where if I slip and fall and die, I'm dead for good. Being the best idea... Like, I don't want to be that close to a run-ending thing at any given time. It's like leaving me with a loaded gun, man. It's not a good idea. Maybe some sort of mountainside hobbit hole would be the best course of action for the moment. That sounds nice. Because I was picturing just an above-ground little cottage when I initially thought about, you know, on my checklist of, like, including get a house made. I was thinking, like, a house. But something more temporary like that could be nice. Not even that it would be more temporary, even. Just that, like, you know, it'd be an interesting change of pace for me in particular. Considering I keep jumping to, like, doing things like making a massive brick building immediately. Maybe if I didn't focus so hard this series on like, the exterior portions. Or, like, make a build that can be easily replicated with starter resources. Like, you know, there's a thought. Making my starter base an actual, like, starter base and not, you know, some massive, like, sort of, warehouse type deal. And then adjusting the design 3 or 4 separate times to the point where, you know, I've made compromises, but it still took an eternity to build. You know, I'd rather stay out of that ballpark if I can. And remain firmly in the department of an easy-to-build little home. This would be a nice place to put a nice standing home, I feel. Something like... I've got an idea, but I'm not sure if I can make it work. I'm really not sure if it will work at all. Regardless, but we'll try. I'll try it. I'm down to try anything like once or twice, or maybe even 3 times. So here's what I'm thinking, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. So how deep is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3. There we go. So we do one of those. One of these. Cut this big fella down, or rather, alternatively, we adjust around the big fella. Oh, he's gonna have to come down either way. Oh no. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6. I'm gonna have to cut back quite a bit for this to fit in here. Or dial the entire thing over. But I've already started the dig. So, you know, I'm gonna let the sunk cost fallacy win this battle. And we're just gonna continue on and keep digging at it. 2, 3. Why did I make this shovel if I'm not gonna use it? 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Not the right way around. Let's go ahead and get rid of this tree. Should have done some more tree chopping first. Like, that should have been first order of business. Chop, chop, you know? Just so that I can comfortably get this built. Because I've got an idea. I've got a really good idea that I want to maneuver on here. So we cut down some more of these trees. And we continue building our little circle. And we have ourselves a little rat hole. As is customary. And then we... do some trimming back here. And don't have that come to as much of a perfect circle. And we're gonna do one of these. Cut out the excess. And cut down this tree. Sad to see that the big tree has to go. I was hoping to have that tree there comfortably, you know? But that's okay. He can be removed. I'm not super attached to anything at the moment. So it's worth, you know, if it helps me explore my options and get sort of a foundation for a home down, then I don't see any trouble in going through with this. Up, 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 up. And we'll probably need to get, like, deep into this tree to really get to do what we need to do here. That being cut down the branches. Oh, no, it's getting night. It's getting night. We have no shelter. And we're not in a position where we could sleep immediately. Maybe I could get down from here before the mobs encroach. Maybe. Oh, darn it. My bed's in my inventory. Go, 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 go. Place it down. We don't want to have to do any mob fighting. There we go. Perfection. Perfection, perfection, perfection. And it's day. Ah, isn't that wonderful? Alright. Now we just see if Big Tree comes down. Oh no, there's another log in there. See what we can do about that. And another one. That it? looks like that's it. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Let me take some of these dirt bits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna cut this back a little further, I think. Just a bit, just so we have a bit more leeway on what's where. Why'd I break my bed? I probably should have just left that standing there. Here, we'll go ahead and do that. It couldn't hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is some Kevin MacLeod YouTube tutorial ass music right now. Hey, buddy, you're not slick. You're not slick at all. Let me just help you along back into the grave here, sir. Get Grandpa back to bed. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a bit big, actually, for what I'm gonna need. But it'll work. It'll work, it'll work, it'll work. And here's how it'll work, right? We're gonna... We're going to have logs. Those logs from most of those trees that I just cut down. Yeah, we're gonna involve those. Come on now, are they attached to this tree? Is that the problem? This conglomerate of trees just keeping this section of leaf alive? God, I hope not. Okay, what is this? One, yeah, it's even. It's even. It's even. I don't need to recount. Now, this is gonna look a little sketch. It's gonna look a little sketch as far as, like, instant goes. Like, this isn't gonna be perfect, obviously, but it's gonna make a cute little starter house by the end. I should think. There we go. Now we got 2 more of these. And then at the 4 corners, we're gonna have little bumpies that will extend downward, and that'll have lights on top eventually. Someday I'll do lights on top of these, I promise. Yeah, it looks nice. Okay. Then what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna dig out a little interior circle here. And don't worry, I've got design ideas. We're not grasping at straws here, well, completely, but we're not, you know, we're not completely grasping at straws. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Don't panic. Don't worry yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it looked a little uneven for just a sec. It's coming to sort of a strange shape, but I think that'll be fine. Aw, man. Oh, well. This is coming out anyway, eventually. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... I'm thinking all oak for now. And then later we can upgrade and move over to using maybe spruce in the design. We're gonna need a lot of these, huh? Maybe 32 will be enough. Somehow I doubt that. But, you know, 32 might just be enough. I'm getting that feeling like everything might somehow just be alright, if you could imagine it. Wait a minute. What if I had done this out of spruce? I could think about that later. I need to place blocks right now. That's what has to happen right now. I think this will look much nicer in spruce, actually, and I only have, like, half the things. I can redo this. I plan on doing the floor in oak anyway. Let's tear up the oak, and we'll put down spruce in its place. Oh, my axe broke. Oh, my axe broke. That's fine. So from now forward, birch is our general purpose wood. Can't exactly make 32 of them even. But we can get progress done. I need to make that axe. Right. See, I want to get more mining done this stream. Because, again, it's still on our docket to get iron armor going. Speaking of which, do I have that iron smelted? I do. So I could craft some of that as soon as I'd want. Some, not all, but some. And then we'll go back and we'll see what we can do about getting the thing resolved. I plan on having a bottom border inside, too. So it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world that this is, you know, a flop and that we have all these extra stairs. I promise. Taking on something a little ambitious still, despite the fact that I said I wouldn't do that, and that this was going to be just a simple little build. Don't worry. I came up with a cool idea on the fly, alright? I wanted to do something, and I set out to do it, and now I'm doing it. We've got a couple of bones that we can turn to bone meal for reasons of getting a spruce tree to grow. I think that's a worthwhile investment. Oh, God. It's huge. It's huge! And I also bone mealed the ground a little. Which is fine. It's alright. I mean, I'd rather not waste the bone meal if I could avoid wasting the bone meal. And hey, would you look at that? Now we're out of stairs. Let's grow another one of these trees. Oh, I was hoping it'd grow in two, but, yeah. Can't win them all, sadly. That'll be fine, though. We'll plant a couple, and they'll grow in, and it'll be great. Too bad we got a short one the first time, though. I'm hoping for one of those big old tall guys, despite how annoying they are to cut. Again, worst case, we have to run it back to spawn, or just hoof it over there, and get more spruce that way, because that'll be pretty fast if we could do that, and we're gonna need a lot of it. So I don't see myself getting too far without doing that, but you know, wishful thinking dictates that I should be considerate of how this is gonna go. Speaking of how this is gonna go, we need to cut down another oak tree. This one, to be precise, because it has to be moved out of the way anyway. I'm gonna keep the forest, I think, for a while. I don't know for how long, but for a while. Let's pick a direction, and this is gonna be where we come in. And so I want to have two more of these over here. And then that'll be where we get in, right? I don't want to screw up what I have traced here. Where did I plant that? There it is. Grow! Grow! Grow, damn you! Grow! Wait, is... Oh, yeah, because that swaps that around, too, huh? Beep, boop. Alright. That's enough playing around with that. What do we got in our inventory here? We've got a few things. More than a few things. We've got 11 iron, which we could use a few of to at least get this armor situation alleviated. Just the smallest amount. We'll get that done. We're already so protected. Look at us. I need to venture out because I need to get sand because we're going to need glass. And so I don't want to leave too soon, but oh, it's starting to become night. I want to stick around actually. So why don't, since I have to stick around anyway, why don't I start digging this out? Because that'll be a quick and easy thing to do if my shovel could stay in one piece, though. You know, that'd be appreciated. See, like, I'm eating through all the resources that I have building this. But it's gonna be so cool when it's done. I can't not do that. Okay, sleep now? Not now. Okay. Little more digging. Sleep now. Yeah, okay. And then, back to digging. Should probably venture out now, actually, just to get that done. We're gonna dig around everything else there. Just so that I don't have to worry about maybe breaking it. And then in this pit we call home here, I'm gonna have glass, and then under that will be the actual pit. I don't want to dig the real pit just yet, because the real pit is gonna be a deep, dark pit, and it's gonna take a lot of decorating to get that done. So I've picked a direction. I'm just gonna go this way until we hit water. And then we'll have as much sand as we need. We might have as much sand as we need here if that's water ahead. If we could like come up on like a pond or maybe some sort of like a river, that'd be pretty useful of the game to give us. We could start checking caves along the way for like things like iron, stuff we'll need. No? Okay. I think we've got enough coal for the moment. We're gonna need more, but we don't as of now. So let's continue on our way. Hopefully not getting turned around. And do what we can. Do our best to sort of get this sand, get back, make it into glass. We might actually need more coal then, because I don't want to run through our coal supply, you know, by... Oop, better start looking where I'm going. I don't want to run out through our coal supply making sand for a completely cosmetic thing, when right now we kind of need it. But, coal's abundant enough, and, ooh, river, or lake. Something. There's a body of water. That's all I need. I'm thinking a stack will be enough. I'm thinking a stack of sand will do us just fine until we can get our hands on something better. Or until we can get our hands on a better resource. But that should fill in that nicely, because I think I might want to move it to like stained glass at some point, but I don't think I'm coming back over here anytime soon, so I could just dig back the shore a little bit and then work my magic of opening the whole thing up. Boom. And that's already 20, so really now all we need is to bump that back. And we'll keep doing that to make it look semi-natural, so that it doesn't look like some schmuck just came along and dug up the entire shoreline, you know? Something vaguely natural. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, because I'm not going to be looking at it for much longer, but like I don't wanna stumble on this area and be upset with myself for doing a poor job, you know? Okay, let's see. Grab a couple of these. Let's pick up a few of these. 52's not bad. 52 isn't awful. What if I extend this patch here that I'm kind of digging out of the bottom? Because, like, Minecraft lakes generate these little patches in the bottom. They're just slightly deeper in elevation for no reason. They don't tend to turn out this flawless, but oh, whoa. I don't want to risk drowning over some sand now. 62... and 63, 64. Boom. I don't want to do any half measures here. I really want to get this done and done right. Ooh, underwater cave. No, whatever's in there, it can't be worth it. But let's walk, not run, walk our way back home. I know it's slightly slower, but like, you know, our food reserves will thank us until we can get like an actual farm afloat, you know. How far in are we? An hour? It's only been an hour? Wow, okay. Because I feel like I'm going to be at this for a bit longer. Because I still, again, I want to get a full suit of iron armor. But I'll settle for finishing this base also. Like, if I could do one or the other, that'd be great. But I want to get started on both. Like, I want to like, keep moving forward and get some progress done on both sides there, you know? Not just sort of a one-sided operation, you see. But no, I haven't had a chance to stop and talk about it, but I'm very satisfied with the new model and how it's going. I've got some more announcements coming very shortly. Not on this stream, probably. But in a future tweet, most likely. So if you want to go follow me on Twitter, that's probably where you could find that stuff when I announce it. I do want to say that, like, MK, I believe their username was. I'll look into it during the BRB and clarify. But they were great to work with the entire time working on this. Like, not for a moment did I feel like I wasn't heard in the design process. Not for, like, a second did I feel like we were off base. Because, like, this isn't a bad mouth, and this isn't me being mean or, like, or anything of that nature. But, like, I feel like I and the artist I was working with previously on the Rat VTuber was just, like, I settled hard. And it's not to say that they're a bad artist. They're really not when they're doing things that they're good at. Because they actually make some pretty cool stuff. Problem is, I was trying to fit a square peg into a round hole for, like, a bit there. And so it was not really working out for either of us. Simply because, like, oh, they very clearly didn't want to work on revisions for, like, future iterations on the Rat when asked. Because, like, I was, like, initially this started as, like, I wanted a couple extra assets and, like, another emotion. And the artist I was working with at the time decided that they couldn't work on that at the time. Well, not decided, but either way, they couldn't work on it at the time that I wanted it done. And then that made me think critically about, you know, and I tried a few different times to get them to do it. Didn't work out, you know. Not to mention that, like, we were never on the same page, really, with what the Rat is as a character design, you know? And so I'm a bit lost. I should have done the smart thing and marked my coordinates first. It's right in here somewhere, though. I know that. I know that to be true. So maybe we go a little further? Oh, we're back here. No. That's not what I want. I want to go back home. I want to go back to where my things are. Sooner rather than later. I just realized it's starting to get dark and that I should probably be careful. I think I'm off course. I mean, this looks like my forest, but I somehow doubt that it is. No, yeah, not through there. Not over here, definitely, in this little sandstone-y patch. Well, now I'm concerned that I may have gotten lost, and now I'll never get back there, and, I just went and now I've got a bunch of sand I'll never use, you know? Not like it's some great loss. I'm carrying most of my things on me. So that's not the biggest loss in the world. But, you know. It could be better. Maybe if we got some high ground, I'd be able to see for sure. If we're in the right vicinity. I walked in a straight line all the way there, and then I walked a straight line back. I don't see how I could have gotten lost, you know? But somehow I've managed it. The absolute genius that I am, I've managed it. I don't see a clearing. Maybe it's further over this way then. Let's get to the top of this hill, and I'll have a glance over it. And whoa, 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 whoa. There's a big one. Is it here? Is it here that the thing is? Because I better get to finding it fast, because if not, we've got a bit of an issue. I don't think I crossed any mountains. I kind of just walked straight through to the plains. This is where I was walking in a straight line from. It has to be this little patch of forest, then, you'd think. Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you? Oh, this looks like a sizable forest. It's gotta be here. Well, I'm not gonna be able to see anything in the dark, and I'll be frank, being stuck out in the dark doesn't sound like a great idea to me, and oh, here we go, we're home. We're home. Okay, I just happened to run upon it. I was gonna say we should duck underground for the night. But we made it, Oh, man. I'm happy that we made it. Okay. Alright, now, on to smelting. Smelt you. It grew on the time I was gone. Good for that tree. It's a nice tree. Unfortunately, I am gonna need all of its riches. All the spoils that be on this tree, you know, and whatnot. $30 should evenly split. Yes, it does. Into 20. 20's a bit much. 20 is quite a bit more than I need, I think. Closer to 8 that we needed. That's fine. That's cool. Whatever. Damn. Immediately, I got to mine one more dirt with that shovel. Man, I'm just sloppy with the craft today. Absolutely sloppy with it. Let's see, where are those other two poles here? There they are. So what we're going to want to do first is we're going to want to dig through to here. We're going to want to dig straight through. Yes. And then we're going to want to lower it one more. Just so it's navigable, you know? What we're going to do is we're going to end up laddering down here into sort of a base. I don't know what sort of base yet. Ah, had to sneeze. Okay. But it's gonna be, rest assured, it's gonna be quite the sight. Okay, let's not do that yet. Alright, did it drop a spruce sapling yet? It did not. Okay. Let's keep at it. Let's start breaking the leaves ourselves. Oh, they've started to, like, glom onto this tree here. Let's see if we can knock this guy out. Righto. Now we should get a sapling out of that. But hey, now I know that the spruce is only just this way. Right? It's just over this way. For sure. Hey, maybe digging this out will reward me with some... iron. Okay, no, it's just an inlet. It's not really a cave. More of a divot than anything else. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This might be it. I was gonna say, maybe we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And get the iron we need while digging the trench for the base. But it's not looking like that's... Like, I'm not super hopeful for that. Mind you, I'm just saying. Just saying that, if that does happen to work out, wouldn't that be nice? You know, just sort of wishful thinking. Ooh, more iron over here. That's copper. And I was so convinced, too. I was so confident about my stupidity just then. Let me find the other opening. Right. Yeah, we were headed the opposite direction. We were headed this way. Because just over here... Dang it, I'm starting to spoil myself with running. Should really stop. Well, this came out to plains. This isn't where we want to be. This isn't where we want to be at all. Turn back around. Let's wander back home. Oh, no. Quite the ravine, though. If I can go home and mark my chords, I can come back here. We'll call it 500, 220. That was the funny Mario Kart riff, by the way. While I was marking those coordinates. Love a funny Mario Kart riff. Gotta go home. Gotta go home. Can't lose sight of it. Gotta go home. Thinking about how I broke that glass and I really shouldn't have. Huh. Ha. Back home we go. A quick little jaunt and we'll be there. Not a whole lot to do. Actually, we do have a whole lot to do. What am I saying? I've gotten myself off on one of those little rambles where you just kind of say words and ascribe meaning to them as you go, and either, like, have to back down like I just did and go, yeah, no, that means nothing, or sort of just, like, double down. Anyway, back to progressing. Where is home? Home is where? Bees! Another funny Mario Kart riff. They did it again. Where on earth is home? Alright. Hey, we found those spruce trees we were initially after, though, so... There's a plus for you. I think we've just managed to go too far in the other direction. Is all. Like, I've managed to just, like, make it a little too far. 2 decent-sized trees ought to do it, but I should probably get 3 for good measure. Third one being one of these short ones. Sure, that'll do. No way I need more than, like, I'm gonna need more slabs than I did, stairs, so... Also, there's sand right over here. Maybe I take a little bit... Yeah, I'll partake. I know what sin is, and I will partake. This area is very unfamiliar to me, and by extension, I am scared. The unfamiliar frightens me, specifically when I am too far away from my bed. It's gotta be over this way. Yeah, I'm starting to get to territory that looks like something that would be near home. You know, at this point, I'll settle for vaguely resembling home, I think. Resembles home, and at least vague color palette. You know? Some nice earthy greens and... Ooh, deep hole. Yeah, there's gotta be a hole involved. There's always a hole involved, isn't there? Suppose so, huh? I didn't consider, but, you know. There always being a hole involved is somewhat true. Oh, man. If I'd have known I'd end up lost anyway, I probably would have just gone in that ravine. I've been here. I've been here. That's a good sign. That means home is this way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. I gotta stop finding home in like the crack of like the evening, where like monsters might maybe spawn under the right conditions. Out here in these wilderness. I can be convinced that like light level 0 exists out here. Keep moving. Keep moving. Well. Oh well. We'll be fine so long as we can get home. It'll be all worth it if we can make it back home. I'm gonna run out of sprint pretty soon. I still have all the meat from those cows I killed. Yep, there goes my sprint. God, I need to mark my coordinates next time I get back. I can't keep stepping away what is, like, the equivalent of, like, less than a mile away and just, like, getting lost instantly. Let's see. Tall oak. Tall and mighty. I have a hunch that I just keep walking past it and it's further this way than I'm thinking. Again, a hunch. But it might be useful. I am frightened. Frightened of what manner of beast may attack me out here. For instance, a spider. Maybe even that spider. Spiders are particularly scary because they'd be hard to escape. Spiders and skeletons, that is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Okay, no sprint jumps across trees then. You got it. He hasn't seen me. Hey now, hey now. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone, everybody. Please. I'm but a humble rat. I have no quarrel with you. Yeah, we're gonna hang out in here till day. So chat, how goes it? How are things? Because I am trapped. very, very trapped. Within probably 100 blocks of my house. And if I knew what direction to look, then I definitely would. But, This feels very final. As much as I'd like to continue and sit here for the next 10 minutes waiting for night to pass to get out of here, I'm thinking we move right along to the House Flipper segment. Yeah, we're at about an hour and a half. We can skedoodle. Closer to an hour 15, but like still. That's about par for the course for one of these segments. Anywho, we're gonna move over to House Flipper. Let me go to our BRB screen. BRBean, if you will. I wouldn't, but you might. Anyway. Let's see. Hold on, I got an idea. I'll check and see if my idea will work while I'm away. In the meantime, I'm gonna run an ad. We're gonna hang out for a minute on the BRB and listen to some jams while I get the game swapped over. I will see you all momentarily.